It helps me balance out skiing and school.
It allows me to be a full-time skier and do the Vail Ski and Snowboard Academy program, but go to VMS. It helps me make up my work that I missed from skiing in the mornings or when I'm at races.
I think VMS just has really good infrastructure to allow skiers to be able to be on snow full time, but also be in a college prep environment.
Ms. Pavlik really talks about, in the summer, about what the winter season looks like in terms of the amount of time that's being missed. Has really done a good job of explaining your schedule and also the after-school tutoring program so that teachers know how to communicate best with students. And then we've also really been trained on how to use Haiku as a way to post information, keep track of what's happening in particular classes, so that when you miss a class, you know what you have to miss as opposed to coming and finding that information.
I think VMS prepares teachers for this ski program just by saying that there is a ski program and that we get the list early on about who's going to be in the ski program, how many students that we have, and really when it's going to start up. And I think some teachers have curriculums that they know that, okay, this is what I'm going to be teaching during that ski season time for the most part, so that some of those students can kind of test out of that area.
So right around the middle to end of April, usually everyone takes a few weeks off so their body can recover from the past season. And then right around late April, early May, dryland starts up. That means that me and other athletes are working out, lifting weights about 4 times a week if they're doing another sport, and it can go up to 5 times or 6 times a week if they're not doing another sport. I would most likely be doing 3 to 4 lifting sessions a week, mostly done after or before school. That training block blends into summer camps, so while we're training 4 or so hours a day, then we go off to summer camps like Mount Bachelor, where we ski 5 hours a day and do dryland for 2 hours a day. I have, for the past few years, been completing English over the summer and have been doing math independently over the summer. This allows me to slow down my pace in math over the winter, and it allows me to miss English class over the winter.
I record every single one of my lessons. Every single one of my lessons is online. I'm really up to date with Haiku. I email every single student exactly what they missed every day. So I really put it on them, that I've put so much out there that if they come ask and say, oh, I don't understand 9.2, I'm like, well, have you watched the video yet and done that? And if they say no, then I'm like, okay, that's our first step. If they say yes, I'm like, okay, now let's see where we need to go from there.
Better communication from students and athletes.
The policy regarding making up work for skiers is disadvantageous to arriving for school.
More of communication with the teachers.
I'm pretty happy with the program at VMS currently. It allows me to travel a ton and still be in really good places in all my classes.
Communication is absolutely the key. Yeah, I think frequent communication is the key, and using the structures that are already in place, like using Haiku effectively. And I think that the using Haiku effectively comes from teachers and from students. I think that can be a really, really useful tool if it's utilized.
Communication.
Yeah,
That's it. I mean, that's the key.
I think empathy
understanding that the ski racers are being pulled in two directions. Their academic teachers really want them to be the best students possible, and their club coaches want them to be the best ski racers possible.